Does the thought of brushing your hair feel like a battle? Tangles are something most people can't escape, whatever your hair length or type may be. So before you think about grabbing your scissors and chopping off those annoying knots, watch this video to know the best way to get rid of your tangles without ripping away half your hair. We'll also be revealing a hair detangler you've never seen before, which removes your tangles and prevents from damaging your hair. So what causes these frustrating knots? Damage to the top layer of your strands, called the hair cuticles, results in tangles. This damage opens up the cuticles, causing them to hinder each other, creating knots. Basically, knots in your hair are formed due to two strands weaving around one another and getting entwined. When this happens to a few or more strands, the knots get harder to detangle. There are a number of things that damage your hair cuticles and lead to your hair tangling up. These include hair products that are tough on your hair, rubbing scalp vigorously while washing your hair, washing hair too much, lack of moisture in strands, using too many heat tools on your hair, rubbing with a towel while drying, wind blowing across hair, either not detangling hair all the way or brushing too much, sleeping without tying hair, split ends, and much more. The correct techniques and tips to detangle your hair. Start detangling from the bottom. Most people begin from the top when they brush their hair and then go downwards. That's the worst thing you can do to your hair. By starting from the top, you are basically combing all of your tangles together in a huge, messy knot. This leads to greater damage, breakage, split ends, and hair loss. If you don't want to end up chopping chunks off your precious hair, make it a strong habit to start combing through your strands at the bottom and work your way up, brushing downwards as you go. In this way, you're getting rid of tangles without creating a tangle jungle. This technique also helps you minimize breakage as well as pain. Work in small sections. The key to detangling is sectioning off your hair according to the knots into small, manageable segments, then detangling through them gently. This way, you get rid of tangles one section at a time without getting caught up in all of them together. This divides the work on your hair, which makes it easier and smoother for your hair. Use your fingers. If you don't have a TangleGenie and find yourself being caught with a really big tangle that you are unable to divide into smaller sections, don't try to brush it out. Use your fingers instead. If you have a TangleGenie, you won't need your fingers, as TangleGenie will help detangle even the most stubborn knots. If you have any other great techniques to detangle your hair, leave it in the comments below. We love sharing great tips with everyone. Speaking of everyone, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit that like button. YouTube will more likely share this video with many others. The more people who see it, the more people can be helped with the nuisance of tangled hair, all thanks to you. Be patient and not forceful. Tangled hair can frustrate you and test your patience. We know how tempting it is to just grab a comb and go haywire, aggressively brushing out all of those annoying knots. But that's a huge no-no. Being forceful will only worsen the tangle and cause more breakage. If you want to minimize the breakage and damage to your hair, as well as the pain, then you need to be very gentle and patient while dealing with your tangles. Don't worry, we've got the perfect tool to detangle hair smoothly. Use the right tools to detangle. Thinking that any brush can detangle your hair is a myth. Well, it could, but the damage might be huge in comparison to the right detangler. What if we share with you a detangler that can detangle easily and prevents breakage? You'll only need one amazing tool to get rid of those stubborn tangles in dry and wet hair. TangleGenie is designed to gently detangle without worrying about damage and breakage. The flexible bristles will help detangle without pain, pulling, or tugging. Simply start with TangleGenie at a 90-degree angle in your hair. Make sure the bristles move freely without pulling. Slide TangleGenie through the hair closer to the tip of the bristles rather than at the top where the hand holder is. Do not brush with the bristles facing down. So give it a go for tangle-free and healthy-looking hair. Your hair will thank you for it. Nourishing hair care to detangle your hair. Looking for more tips to reduce tangles? Here's a few. Condition your hair. Hair conditioner is one of the key factors that contribute to gorgeous hair and reduces tangles. Try to find one with less chemicals and bad ingredients, or even better, go for a homemade organic recipe. We've shared some tips in a previous video, so take a look at it after this to get recipes. Start by conditioning the ends, then move towards the roots. Stop a few inches away from the scalp. leave the conditioner in for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then gently run a wide-tooth comb or detangler through your hair to evenly spread out the conditioner on all the strands. The conditioner will help glide the detangler through your wet strands, greatly loosening up the knots. You'll love to use TangleGenie to detangle while preventing damage. Finish with rinsing the conditioner off. Try a hair mask. If your hair is knotted up a lot and stuck in stubborn tangles, then before detangling your hair in the shower, apply a hair mask after using a conditioner. It will deeply condition and hydrate your strands, making it less prone to tangling. There is a large range of hair masks available to help you moisturize your hair, smoothing it out. We recommend opting for natural organic hair masks that will work just as good. Ingredients like apple cider vinegar and avocados are known for their natural detangling properties, leaving your hair silky and easy to comb through. We've discussed the benefits of these ingredients along with their hair mask recipes in detail in our previous videos. If you missed it, be sure to check it out after this. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our hair tips for healthy hair. Leave-in conditioner. If you have thick, coarse, wavy, curly, unmanageable hair, then it's recommended that you go for a leave-in conditioner. Again, this can be natural. This will not only be of help during your detangling process later, but also combat any dryness and act as a protective layer over the hair, preventing further tangles. Give leave-in hairspray a try. A leave-in hairspray is amazing to give your hair a smooth texture, and it can be used to help detangle those very stubborn knots in your hair. It decreases the pulling and tugging of these chunks during detangling by softening your strands and reducing the tension within them. You can use these sprays on damp hair after showering or dry hair in between washes. Our favorite natural spray is the apple cider vinegar spray. Simply mix 1 tablespoon of organic apple cider vinegar with 4 tablespoons of clean water. Just spritz it on those tangles, grab your detangler, and use the detangling technique shared in the beginning. Be sure to give TangleGenie a try for minimal damage and pain-free detangling. Other do's and don'ts to keep tangles away. Don't sleep with your hair down. Put it in a gentle updo to avoid tangling up. Use a silk pillowcase or a silk cap at night while sleeping. It will lessen friction within the strands, preventing them from knotting up. Get regular trims. You probably already know that getting regular trims encourages great hair care, but are you also aware that snipping off your split ends work great to keep your hair untangled? After hopping out of the shower, avoid rubbing a towel all over while drying your hair. Instead, opt for an old soft cotton t-shirt or 100% Turkish cotton soft towel. When drying, take your hair in small sections and press lightly to soak out the water. Hope you found these tips helpful, and they'll help you end your hair battles. Let us know in the comments below which tip you preferred. And make sure to subscribe to continue your journey towards gorgeous hair. Thanks for watching.